Bolton today had something very interesting to say. He went there. He decided to tell folks that based on having worked with Donald Trump, based on being in his presence, he does not think it's out of character that one of the nefarious reasons for Donald Trump to use or have all those classified materials is for, I tell you what, listen to what he had to say. Let's not get it all twisted. Listen to what he had to say.
This indictment leaves open the question of why Donald Trump took the documents and then refused to hand them over. You've had interactions with him over classified material. Do you have an idea of why he might have wanted to keep some of these documents? And also, do you have an idea of what in particular interested him when he was in the Oval Office?
Well, I'm not a shrink, so I can't really read motives. And I would stress fundamentally the reason why he kept them is not relevant. The fact is, whatever the reason, he put these documents in jeopardy. It might be worse if Russia or China had actually picked them up. But the crime here, the crime for him and every official of the executive branch that deals with classified information is not to mishandle them in a way that puts that at risk. But why did he keep the documents? Because he liked to say, I've got it and you don't. Because he thought it would be cool. Because it just struck his fancy on any given day. Did he have more malign motives, selling information to foreign governments, using it for blackmail or extortion? It's possible. It wouldn't be out of character. But I don't think we know that based on the information that's available. Perhaps it will come out at trial. But again, I would just stress it really doesn't matter why he kept it. He shouldn't have done it. And any subordinate in the executive branch who did it would already be in the slammer.
Knowing him the way you do, and I'll reference your book again, In the Room Where It Happened, because you were very critical of the former president's approach to foreign policy. But did you imagine this?
Well, he clearly liked to keep things, and it was part of, for example, at the intelligence briefings when they happened, every fourth day, every fourth working day or whatever it was, to make sure that we left the room with whatever the intelligence briefers had come in with, or when we were in the Situation Room discussing matters that get discussed there, to make sure, frankly, that nobody walked out with documents that they hadn't themselves brought to the meeting. So I don't know exactly how a lot of this came into his possession. It's very disturbing. I think that is something that for general security for all presidents, we should be more careful about. And that's something that goes to leaving at the end of a president's term, but also records management during the course of the term.
Now, most of us understand that Donald Trump has no loyalty. He's not a patriot. He doesn't care about America. He doesn't care about people. He only cares about himself. That, however, people are so invested into this guy, it's pathetic, and it makes one wonder what goes on in the mindset of several of our people. Fortunately, we still don't believe that represents the majority of Americans, just a select few who feel disenfranchised that I think we can still get to. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.